again, everyone. Steve Beverly live from Fred DeLay Gymnasium in Jackson, Tennessee. It's volleyball time once again, and we've got a pretty good turnout, even though it's the day that UT is playing football and doing quite well against Missouri. It is the Union University Lady Bulldogs taking on Valdosta State in what should be a very evenly matched confrontation between these two teams. Valdosta State comes in 7-8, but has won its most recent game. And in fact, Valdosta State is 1-0 in the conference, defeating Christian Brothers in its most recent game, 3-1. Union is 9-6 overall and 2-2 in Gulf South Conference play. What happened to Union? It was one of those situations. They went down to the southeastern portion of Tennessee to take on Lee and Shorter and dropped both of those games. The one against Lee was a heartbreaker because they got a two-set lead, and then all of a sudden an injury cropped up, although Coach Darren McClure says there is no excuse given. And they ended up losing that one in the third set, 17-15. But picked it back up last night with a victory, and now we go to the floor and we start today's action. And the Lady Bulldogs in their pregame pep, and you can see a lot of that is being led by Liara Rosario, the 6'3" graduate student from Hallsville, Texas, transfer from Mississippi State, and then also be looking for a lot from Alyssa Tatch, the 5'10" junior from Helotes, Texas. As well, you'll be hearing a lot of us talking about Sydney Sample, Haley Ramsay, Laura Rose Gray, Chloe Steen, Emily Grace Calhoun, Reese Owens, Sarah Adams, Jordan Vick. We'll be hearing about all of them. For Valdosta State, it's a team that comes in with 4 freshmen and 3 seniors. Union, 3 seniors just as well. But this is a very balanced team, and I think you're going to see that these two teams, this very well could be a 5-setter today here on the Union floor. Glad to have you aboard today, and I hope all of you parents who may be watching on this Gulf South Network, I hope you enjoy today's confrontation. And we're getting ready for the opening set. And Union will serve. It's Emily Grace Calhoun back to deliver. Emily Grace, the junior from Jonesboro, Arkansas, from Valley View High School. She's 6'1". And ladies and gentlemen, let the games begin. This Valdosta State team does a terrific job of setup. And here they go. They've got to go. Union with a block. Union, a very patient team, and that one was, again, another nice slam underneath. They couldn't do it. Out of position as they tried to dip down Valdosta State, drawing the first point of the game, 1-0. And back to serve is Kylie Stroline. She's from Tampa, Florida. Valdosta State, again, highly competitive in all Gulf South Conference sports. This has been a championship program for many, many years. Nice, easy set. Saved in the back by Tatch. There you go. That's that slice that is done so beautifully well by Jordan Vick. Going back to serve for Union, Bailey Hughes. We're all tied up at 1. And again, gets it over into the left-hand corner. Beautiful job. Tammy Reyes Perez, she's one of the seniors at 5'9", and she has a definitive slice. That one just to the just to the right of the line, so Union claims the point. High set. Union tried the block. Going to have to get that one down this time and give it to Valdosta State. Got a lot of noise here, and particularly on the opposite side of the floor. We got a good turnout on this Saturday afternoon. It's a rather gray and grim one in West Tennessee. This is Aaron Ergel, the 5'7" junior from Port St. Lucie, Florida. And nicely done. Checking in for Union is Haley Ramsay, the 5'9" senior from Millington. Union claims the point to go up 3-2. Each team with 1 kill so far. There's a high drop. That one's wide. Union goes up 4-2. When last we were with you on television, Union took a straight set victory over Christian Brothers, and that is the team that Valdosta State took to the woodshed last night. There's the high set. And give it to Valdosta State. Beautiful kill. Neither team with a service error so far. And give it to Union. That one just was completely beyond the line. And it was a soft serve. I'm not talking about an ice cream cone. It was just a really soft serve, but beyond the line. To serve for Union, Chloe Steen, the 5'10" freshman from Olive Branch, Mississippi. All right, they're going to have to set this one up for, and that was, they faked the hard bomb on that one, and it just simply put out of the range of Chloe Steen. 5-4 Union lead, as we say. This is going to be one that could be evenly matched all the way through. Not enough on that serve, and Union makes it 6-4. That is the first service error of the contest. Back to serve now for Union, the 5'8" junior from Camden, Jordan Vick. There's your set. Beautiful block inside. They are doing a terrific job over on the Blazer side of the court of faking the hard kill and just dropping it softly beyond the Union defenders. And it's a 6-5 game. For the Blazers, here is Liara Rosario. She's a 5'4" redshirt freshman from Orange Park, Florida, near Jacksonville. Beautiful kill by Tatch. She has one of the best slices that you will see in all of Division II college volleyball, and she's going back to serve. And just as a personal note, one of my former students before I retired right here at Union University. This is going to be, there was no way. They were just not communicating on that exchange, and Union picks it up to go up 8-5. Top 8 teams at the end of the regular season will advance to the Gulf South Conference tournament. Union with a block. And here you go. There's the set. And Tatch has got to get out of the way of this one. Good block. And here goes Tatch with the fake, but they're going to have to get this one back. Great exchange on this volley. Union again, the soft setup. Here you go. It's wide. They tried to nail it, and it went wide right. Blazer ball, and it's an 8-6 game. That was about a 90-second volley. Back for the Blazers is Tammy Reyes-Perez, the senior from Puerto Rico. Good block on the part of Valdosta State. The high set. And again, the block. Tatch with a nice save. They got to get this one now. And give it over to Valdosta State, 8-7. As I told Union Sports Information Director Stephen Aldridge before the contest, 49 years ago, I guess it was about 49 years and 2 weeks ago, I was in my first quarter, and give that one to Union to make it a 9-7 lead. I entered the campus 60 miles from my hometown at Valdosta, Georgia, and was a freshman at Valdosta State College, as it was known at that time, along with about half of my friends from Waycross, Georgia. Absolutely beautiful campus, and it continues to be to this day in Valdosta. One of the lifebloods of the economy of that South Georgia city. And it hit the deck, and so Union gets the point to go up 10-7 to match its largest lead. Valdosta State has beautiful palm trees, as does the city of Valdosta, all over its campus. And it is absolutely, I think, it has matched its academics with the athletics that it has had over the years. And now they're trying to, had a little bit of discussion now, getting back on the floor. Union to play it. That's Calhoun with the serve. Gonna have to hurry. Nice left-handed return. And the save goes astray, and give it to Valdosta State. Lady Blazers will take it back over, trailing 10-8. So far in the game, Union with 5 kills to Valdosta State's 4. And this one's going to have to go. There's a high fly. They lost that one in the ceiling. I don't know what happened there. That took all day to get down. Terrific return by Liara Rosario, the 6'3" graduate student from Texas. And Union up 11-8. I'm talking to Darren McClure. Getting the momentum of the first set is crucial, although it is not absolutely tantamount to victory, but against an evenly matched opponent like this. Valdosta has been dealing with a couple of injuries on its team. 11-9 the score. And back to serve again is Erin Ergel. She went to West Centennial High School. Here's the set. And going for the soft one, and it goes against the... She might have been better off to try to have given it a little bit more mustard on that hot dog, but it just absolutely it took a nosedive as it went to the net. And Haley Ramsay back to serve for Union. Up 12-9. Got some good crowd energy in here today. That's huge for women's volleyball anywhere. Union trying to go for its largest lead. And it did. It was Tatch that connected to make it a 13-9 lead for Union, and we've got timeout. And we'll be back with more action right after this message.
Be creative, innovative, passionate. Be excellent, inspiring, driven. Be faithful, disciplined, prepared. At Union University, you will thrive in a Christ-centered community and be equipped for success in your life and career. Begin your journey today. At Union University, be transformed.
Wherever you are on this Saturday afternoon, it is great to have you with us here on the Gulf South Network as Union with a 13-9 lead over Valdosta State in the first set of this confrontation with Valdosta State. And as I mentioned earlier, the Lady Blazers and the school and the campus, I got many fond memories. I went my first 2 years to undergraduate school at Valdosta State, and it was just a place that felt like home. And no matter where you went, you could walk anywhere on campus, but it was just absolutely a very homey place to be when you were in some of those late night sessions that you were trying to be able to deal with and pass an exam. For Union, here we go again with Ramsay on the serve. And again, we told you earlier when they were over on that side of the court, it might have been better to have gone with more punctuation on the return, and that time it worked for the Blazers. A 13-10 lead for Union. Lady Bulldogs have led all but when it was 1-0. Nice save by Ramsay in the backcourt. Now that was what you call a huge left-handed crash by Greta Blakemore. So back to serve is going to be Chloe Steen for the Lady Bulldogs. And let's see how they play it. Excellent. Excellent. Tremendous job over on the opposite side by JoJo Smith, the 6'2 freshman from Jefferson, Georgia, which is in North Georgia. One of my good friends, Gary Glenn, who used to be part of the broadcast team for a lot of University of Georgia sports. He's from Jefferson, Georgia. And it's JoJo with the serve. That was a nice fake. Here goes the set. It's a high setup. Tatch went high. The whistle goes, and it goes to Union. 15-11 lead, matching the Lady Bulldogs' largest advantage. And to serve is Jordan Vick from not far up the road in Camden, Tennessee. A little bit less than an hour's drive. She gets a high vertical leap whenever she goes for her serve. Beautiful return by Valdosta State. Nice job by Ramsay Marshall, the 5'2 redshirt freshman from Alachua, Florida. Not too far from Gainesville. Here goes the set. We had one of these exchanges that went about 92 seconds. Union with a fake on that one. As we say, these two teams are already demonstrating why they're very evenly matched on this court. Again, tremendous curve on that one. Excellent job by Strayline. And Valdosta State has cut it to 2, and serving is Rosario. There you go. You cannot beat that kind of geometry on her returns, and she gets such a high jump on them. And Tatch goes back. Remember, we played a 25 in every set unless it goes to the 5th set, and then you go to 15. You got to win each set by 2. And those of you who years ago were used to playing volleyball, and give it to Valdosta State, those of you who are used to playing volleyball years ago in which you had to serve in order to score, that went out the window a long time ago. It speeds up the game, and it, frankly, is a very, very fair trade-off for teams who can naturally navigate the floor when they're on defense of a serve. This is Reyes Perez. Perfect. Excellent going left to right with that one. Pulling the trigger, and Union back to a 17-14 lead. But boy, this is really expending a lot of energy for both of these teams. That one too high. But they're going to give it to Valdosta State. 17-15. Checking in for Valdosta again is JoJo Smith. Back to serve is Kylie Strayline from Tampa. Here goes the set. Nice recovery, and Valdosta State has closed this to 1. 17-16. You can't get fooled with a 4-point lead because Valdosta State, if you just watch their facial expression, they don't get panic-stricken at all. And give it to Valdosta State. They say it was beyond the line, so it's tied at 17. Union had the advantage at 14-10, and it's a 7-3 run for the Blazers. High set. And Valdosta State has they have gone 4 of the last 5 points to make it 18-17, and Darren McClure calls timeout. Before the game, I had an opportunity to talk to Darren and to find out just how he felt like he was able to get his players back refocused for a victory last night after going on the road and losing twice.
Well, I think no secret we had some injuries last weekend, and even though we were in position to win some of those games last weekend, we just didn't pull it out. So we had a good week of practice this week. Those girls that had some injuries, we were able to nurse those, and they were fine. So going into last night's game, probably yesterday or Thursday's practice, we were a little bit uncertain about what we were going to do, but after that practice, we knew we were going to go with our traditional lineup, and the girls played well, played very motivated. It's a good team, so we knew that we had to raise our level to compete with them, and I thought they did a good job.
What do you expect? Well, that was Darren McClure. We caught up with him just before the game, and I know he's got to be concerned right now because his team was playing very, very loose, and all of a sudden a few adjustments made by Kaylee Zaucha, the head coach of Valdosta State, and all of a sudden it is an 18-17 Lady Blazer lead. On the serve is Strayline. It was short, and Union gets a service error point, so it's 18-18, and checking in to serve is Bailey Hughes, the freshman from Murfreesboro. She goes 5'8". Hughes has a slicing serve. And there you go. That's why we talk about the fact they do not panic whatsoever. It was a nice return by Kennedy DeLuca, the sophomore from Trinity, Florida. A lot of Florida girls on this Valdosta State team, and so Kennedy's going to do the serve. You look all down this roster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 young women from Florida, and why not? Because Valdosta is literally right at the Florida line, and they can do a lot of great recruiting in the Tallahassee, Gainesville area, Alachua, and a lot of these hometowns of these girls. They've got one from my second hometown, Columbus, Georgia. There you go. The big rally back. And checking in for Union is Haley Ramsay. She'll go back to serve. Terrific return by Laura Rose Gray of the Lady Bulldogs. So we're tied at 19, and this one is everything that it was advertised. Now, they don't panic, even though that one went in reverse. Here you go. Too high. That one just did not get the slice that they're accustomed to, and so Valdosta State retakes the lead at 20-19. And in to serve is Deanna Mims. She's from Spartanburg. Well, service error, and it ties it at 20. This thing could go into an extended period because of the fact that you got to win by 2, and we are staying right on the edge. That goes almost back up into the stands, and after that serve by Sydney Sample, who only goes 5'4", Union has retaken the lead, 21-20. We'll take time out, and as we do, we want you to see this important message.
If you're a Christian college or are starting the college search process, I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
So far in the game, leading in kills for Valdosta State is DeLuca and Smith. And we'll bring you Unions in just a minute after Sydney Sample does the serve. Sydney only goes 5'4" from Jonesboro, Arkansas. For Union, leading killers, as sometimes we can call it, Owens, Tatch, and Gray have 3 each. Union by 1. There goes the set. Fantastic slice. Terrific slice on that one by Reyes Perez. Going back to serve, JoJo Smith. They expect a lot from her over her career at Valdosta State. Oh, a little dink up front. They faked the big slice and they went for the dunk, and Emily Grace Calhoun, the junior from Jonesboro, has given Union the lead again at 22-21. Jordan Vick to serve for the Lady Bulldogs. Look at that high extension she gets. All right, this could be a big one for the Lady Bulldogs. Yeah. Once again, you saw how that worked. They get tremendous slicing action on the floor, and to serve again is Vick, as Union has a 23-21 lead. They would love to close out the set with these next 2. Save, but they could not get it. It goes up into the stands. That, again, just excellent recovery on the part of the Lady Blazers. It's 23-22, and back to serve is Rosario. Here you go. Nice block. We are all even at 23. And timeout is called by Darren McClure, his second. So with it all tied up at 23 in the first set, don't go anywhere because we're going to have some exciting climaxes to this set right after this.
53 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
Steve Beverly back on the Gulf South Network, and it has been a dandy so far. Nobody's had a lead of larger than 4 points in this first set. And we've been going at it for a half hour, so you might better get some of the hot tea up on the stove because it's going to go a little bit longer. Here's the serve. That is what Alyssa Tatch does best. I think she has a mental measurement that just absolutely drives the plane of the ball downward from the minute she hits it. And Union with set point. They fooled Union on that one. Now, this is going to be a big one here. It's tied at 24, so it goes back over to the Blazers. What a first set we have had so far. And when we told you that this was an evenly matched contest, at least on paper, they have done everything to live up to it. For the serve, it is Reyes Perez. Here's the set. Give it to Union, 25-24. Another set point. This is double set point for Union. It's Calhoun to serve it. Here's the set. The block. Give it back. We're going to go some extra moments here. It's 25 all. You got to win by 2. To serve for the Blazers is Kylie Strayline. The set. Yep. Once again, Laura Rose Gray delivers. The young lady from Texas. And here to serve for another set point, Greta Blakemore. And Union wins it. It was a tremendous effort. Tremendous effort over on the opposite side by JoJo Smith to try to get that thing down in bounds, but it went beyond the end line, and Union takes a thrilling first set, 27-25. Well, if you think that one was good, we got the potential of 4 more of them. So we'll be back with more from right here live at Fred DeLay Gymnasium after this timeout.
Be creative, innovative, passionate. Be excellent, inspiring, driven. Be faithful, disciplined, prepared. At Union University, you will thrive in a Christ-centered community and be equipped for success in your life and career. Begin your journey today. At Union University, be transformed.
53 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
Are you looking for a Christian college or are starting the college search process? I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
Be an employee equipped for advancement. Be a role model to your kids, your coworkers, your friends. Be a dreamer, an example, a finisher. Be a success story and a college graduate with an associate or bachelor's degree for adult students from Union University. At Union University, be transformed.
I was told by my good friend of more than 30 years, Stephen Aldridge, that I would be fined if I mentioned a certain football game that was played today in Athens, Georgia. So I didn't say anything about the name of the school, but I know there are some people who may be watching from down in Valdosta that may be interested that that certain team from Athens, Georgia, shut out a team from, shall we say, well, Arkansas. He didn't say anything if I had to say anything about Arkansas. It was 37-0. But for those of you who might be interested in UT, What a whitewash they put on the board on Missouri today. 62-24. The Volunteers finally coming out of their shell, and I don't think there was anybody in college football expecting that one. Right here, we have had a first set thriller as Union won it 27-25, and now we're getting ready for set number 2, and so far, the leaders in kills for Union, Reese Owens with 5, JoJo Smith with 4, as well as Kennedy DeLuca and Kylie Strayline for Valdosta State. And in assists, Tammy Reyes Perez with 16 of them, and Jordan Vick 14 for Union. And we'll be set to go here momentarily. The officials making the signal, and here we go. It is Reyes Perez with the serve. Well, that was one in which, to be honest with you, Union was trying to get with Jordan Vick a very, very soft one underneath, and it just simply didn't go. Lady Blazers, as they did in the first set, take the first point. Let's see how the Lady Bulldogs play it. Tatch with that slicing. I mean, it is just like watching a slice. She just carves up the court with her returns, and it's Vick coming back to serve with everything all tied at 1. As we mentioned, last weekend on the journey down to Southeast Tennessee, Union had a 2-set lead on Lee and then lost it in 3 sets, the third set going overtime. Union taking a 2-1 lead. So Darren McClure, I know he's reminded these young women, and they know it. It doesn't matter where you are until you get that third set, and they just could not close the deal. Nice job. An equal slice on the other side by Reyes Perez to make it a 2-2 game. And back to serve is Strayline, the 5'10 freshman from Tampa. She went to Sickles High School. Here's your set. Once again, it's almost as if Alyssa Tatch has a trampoline underneath her, and she just gets sky high and hits down on the ball. A 3-2 lead, and Tatch to serve. And Alyssa's going to have to try to save this one on setup. And there you go. Union with the volley to make it a 4-2 game. Tatch, very much into film studies at Union. She's also done journalism. And that serve just simply did not dip for her. It goes beyond the end line, and it's a 4-3 game. And going back to serve, it's Erin Ergel. Again, the 5'7 junior from Port St. Lucie. There's your set. Nice save on the part of Union. The downward flight, it goes into the net. Good save by Valdosta State. Tatch to set it up. And Union getting the point. Nice power move on the part of Greta Blakemore. Blakemore is a freshman from Lexington, Kentucky. And serving is Emily Grace Calhoun. She's the tall drink of water from Jonesboro. Nice downward move, and that was just simply out of the range of Alyssa Tatch. Alyssa's got a long extension, but she just could not get low enough to save that one. A 5-4 Union lead. Here's your set. Beautiful job on the inside. A great setup, Grace Doherty, with that return, and it's a 5-5 game. And Tatch sets it up once again. That's it. Liara Rose Gray. She has a lot of downward flight on the ball, the same as Tatch. She can get it up. It's about, the way she hits it, it's about a 45 to 55 degree angle. And here to serve for Union is Bailey Hughes. She went to Blackman High School. Bailey, again, another of the 4 freshmen on this Union team, and she's come in and playing right away. Here's your set. And again, power move on the inside. It was beautifully delivered by JoJo Smith. The 6'2 freshman from Jefferson, Georgia, and JoJo will serve with the game all tied at 6. JoJo doesn't get terribly high. She does a little bit more of the soft serve. Easy dink there for Tatch. Here's your set. And again, curving it right to left. Excellent job by Liara Rose Gray. And the official decided to, not that we asked him, but he decided to just slice right in front of our camera. And here we go. Beautiful block, but they give it to Valdosta State. It was a nice job on the block by Alyssa Tatch, but it just went wide left. So back to serve, it's Liara Rosario. You cannot stop Alyssa Tatch when she flies in like that. It's almost like she has a cape. So back to serve for Union with an 8-7 lead is Sydney Sample. I mean, this one has been tight all the way. Union winning the first set 27-25. And again, it looked as though they just were not prepared on the opposite end for that one to dip. And it was just a little bit too low for Ramsay Marshall to be able to connect. Union 9-7. That's the largest lead of either team in this second set. They made the recovery. Beautiful dink. They were expecting the slam on the part of Tatch. And Union's up 10-7. We got a timeout. And so with Union up by 3, we have a message of important interest for you.
You're a Christian college or are starting the college search process, I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
Reese Owens is the leading scorer in points in this game with 8. Tatch with 6, Calhoun 5, Liara Rose Gray with 3 for Union. For Valdosta State, Kennedy DeLuca with 7.5, JoJo Smith with 6, Kylie Strahan with 5.5, and Grace Doherty with 4. Union leads it 10-7. Lady Blazers decided to talk it over and getting ready to serve. It's Sydney Sample, the junior from Nettleton High School in Jonesboro. It is a long haul to get down to Titletown, USA, as Valdosta is known. It's a long haul for them to get up here. You're talking probably in the neighborhood of 11 hours, and that's being very generous without stops. Tatch with the set. Beautiful recovery on the inside Nicely blocked by Kennedy DeLuca, the sophomore from Trinity, Florida, from J.W. Mitchell High School. And so Tammy Reyes-Perez goes back to serve it, the senior. Nice dip down. Give it to Union. Back to the three-point lead at 11-8. And Jordan Vick will go back to serve. Got a little bit of a delay here. Now we got it. And they signal go ahead. And again, that one just went out of control, went left, and nobody was there to pick it up for Valdosta State. And there, again, as I mentioned, this is not a team that panics when they get down. They were down by 4 in the first set, and they took it to overtime before losing 27-25. Vick with a serve. Nice little dink. Again, powerful move on the inside for Union. And that's the biggest lead anybody has had in the contest so far at 13-8. Vick to serve again. All right, they got to have it here. And the block, and Union makes it a 14-8 game. Timeout again for Valdosta State. And it has been one that Union has begun to feel the momentum, and we'll be back right after this message from somebody of interest to you.
Be creative, innovative, passionate. Be excellent, inspiring, driven. Be faithful, disciplined, prepared. At Union University, you will thrive in a Christ-centered community and be equipped for success in your life and career. Begin your journey today. At Union University, be transformed.
Well, it was 8-7, and then Union has just picked up the momentum with 6 of the last 7 points. Lady Bulldogs, in case you just joined us, took the first set 27-25 in a real thriller. We got a lot of energy here in Fred DeLay Gymnasium. I know a number of parents who are reasonably close by of the Union team have made the trip. And so, once again, it's going to be Jordan Vick on the serve. She takes that running serve. And the dink. Nice recovery on the volley. This is going to be a good set here. And it goes to Valdosta. Well, let's see. And the officials are going to talk this one over. Give it to Union. And I can see Valdosta State's coach on the other side, Kaylee. She is not really happy with that call. So Union 7 of the last 8 points to pick up a whopping 7-point lead. Vick the serve. Union, nice recovery. And once again, that downward flight on the opposite end, and that one was courtesy of Greta Blakemore. Vick continues to serve, and Union has doubled it up 16-8 on Valdosta State. These two schools met in the finals of the Gulf South Conference women's basketball tournament a few years back on this very floor, and it was a thriller down to the final shot. Here's the high set. Union blocks it. This Union team plays with a lot of emotion, and now with 9 of the last 10 points, make it a 17-8 contest. Vick has just been nothing but perfect on the serves. Here's your set. And finally, Valdosta State gets it between Union's defenders and closes it to 17-9. And this is where they need some good serves to be able to make a rally. As we say, they were down 4 in the opening set. Got to clean off some wet spots on the floor. They were down 4 points in the opening set, came back to make it a thriller. In fact, had a lead late before Union finally took it 27-25. And to serve is Rebecca Sills. The high set. Once again, tremendous move by Jordan Vick. They faked the front man, and Jordan just came from behind and killed it. Alyssa Tatch back on the serve with Union with an 18-9 lead. Here's the high set left. Valdosta State will take it 18-10, and Kennedy DeLuca back on the serve. DeLuca with 6.5 points in the contest so far. And what a power move on the part of Reese Owens. The freshman from Valley View High School in Jonesboro is just nothing but power when she gets wound up. Here's Chloe Steen, the freshman from Olive Branch, Mississippi, to serve with Union 6 points away from its second straight set. Lifting it high. Block. It goes wide. A 19-11 Union lead. And back to serve for Valdosta State. Deona Mims. Again, watch the exchange. They try to go left a lot. And give it to Union. It went just a little bit far left. They try to set up their heavy kills over on the left-hand side of the floor. I don't know what brand of shirt he wears, but I think we'll find out. Maybe one of those King Louis bowling shirts. Here's Bailey Hughes. They're going to set it up left again. No, they went right, and it was too far. Just had too much on it. Could not get the slice like Alyssa Tatch so frequently does. So Hughes will serve again with Union up by 10. Here you go. Watch it. They had to go soft that time. Watch this. There's not a doubt in my mind where they were going with that. And Laura Rose Gray, she had everything going for her. 22-11. Once again, Union 3 points away from its second set victory. They're going left again. Union could not get the block. That fell into the hands of Sarah Adams, so it's going to go back to Valdosta State, trailing by 10. Again, this team never believes it's out of it. And you saw the comeback they had in the first set before falling by 2. Here's JoJo Smith on the serve. And they're going to give it to Union. 23-12. Well, maybe one of these days we'll find out what department store he goes to. And it is Haley Ramsay trying to wrap this one up in the second set. Union trying to block, but that was nicely. No, they saved it. It looked as though it was going to take a dip and the block, but it goes wide right. And so Valdosta State again closes it to 10 at 23-13, and to serve is Liara Rosario from down near Jacksonville way. Nice little dink. They decide to go soft that time and give it to Union. Tatch on the opposite side. It is a 24-13 lead. We are at set point. Trying to wrap it up is Sydney Sample. She'd love to get a service ace just about now. Going left again. Union with the save. In between the defenders. You couldn't beat that one on the part of Jordan Vick. And Union wins this second set, going away 25-13. And it was absolutely, once it got beyond 8-7, it was all Union, and it was just a great combination of service, kills, and also excellent defense. So Union, I'll do very quickly before we go to a break. We'll take a 2-minute break in just a second, but let me go to our totals right here. Kills, the leader, no surprise here because she's the leader, frankly, on this team and one of the tops in the conference. Alyssa Tatch with 13 for Union. JoJo Smith with 10 for Valdosta State. Hitting percentages, Alyssa Tatch and Emily Grace Calhoun both at .524. They're on top of this game. Grace Doherty, .429 for Valdosta State. In assists, Jordan Vick, 30 of them in this contest so far in 2 sets. Tammy Reyes Perez for Valdosta State with 26. We've only had 4 service aces in the contest, and 2 of them have come from Sydney Sample of Union. And then with Diggs, Tatch, and Sample with 10 each, 6 for JoJo Smith. And in points, it is Alyssa Tatch, the leader for Union with 13. Strayline, the leader with 10.5 for Valdosta State. Well, we're going to take a 2-minute break and let you have an opportunity to go see if you got a little bit of herbal tea in the refrigerator. And if you do, get some. Get ready for the third. Could be more sets. We'll be back with more right after this.
Be creative, innovative, passionate. Be excellent, inspiring, driven. Be faithful, disciplined, prepared. At Union University, you will thrive in a Christ-centered community and be equipped for success in your life and career. Begin your journey today. At Union University, be transformed.
53 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
Are you looking for a Christian college or are starting the college search process? I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
Be an employee equipped for advancement. Be a role model to your kids, your coworkers, your friends. Be a dreamer, an example, a finisher. Be a success story and a college graduate with an associate or bachelor's degree for adult students from Union University. At Union University, be transformed.
Well, here we go. Third set coming up at Fred DeLay Gymnasium in Jackson, Tennessee. Good to have all of you aboard with us. Steve Beverly. And for those of you watching from Valdosta State, don't give up. Hey, listen, this team made a tremendous comeback in set number 1. And Union, in its trip down to Lee and Shorter just the past weekend, it was Union getting a 2-set lead and then ended up losing it in 3 sets, the third set going to overtime. So it's not over by any stretch of the imagination. And we saw this Valdosta State team have a gritty rally in the first set before losing 27-25. For your Union fans, that second set, once we got past 8-7, was total dominance on the part of the Lady Bulldogs as they absolutely put together every phase of the game to win that one, going away 25-13. So we're about set to go with all the action of set number 3. Union hoping to be able to sweep it. Valdosta State hoping to extend it. So let's go down to the floor and catch up with the action. Lady Bulldogs with their multiple fist pumps in the middle. I almost saw where that guy got his shirt then, because he turned to the left and went in profile. He just didn't stay long enough. Before it's over with, we'll try to figure it out. Not that those of you at home are all that interested in that, but it's just because he's gotten into view of our camera so many times today. All right. There goes the adjustment, and the officials will get this one set to go momentarily. Again, Union is 9-6. Valdosta State would love to be able to even its record at 8-8. But more importantly, these games are so crucial in the Gulf South Conference race because only 8 of the 12 teams in the conference will advance to the conference tournament. Of course, last year everything was all messed up because of COVID, and a lot of schools just really had a hard time fielding a team because of so many players that if they didn't have COVID, they were in contact tracing. Union gets the first block and the lead 1-0. And I don't think they were expecting that. You can see from the expression on their faces as Jordan Vick goes back to they were not expecting that to end up in a point. Vick gets that high jump on her serve. And Union with another block. Once again, it's Tatch. Boy, she is pumped right now. And I tell you, she is such an energetic player on the floor, but she was a news anchor for West Tennessee this week, which is and look at that, it's 3-0. Tatch was a news anchor for that broadcast that was formerly done for the NBC affiliate here in Jackson, and she was so calm and mellow, and she is an absolute tyrant on this court today. High left hand, it goes wide. Union getting off to the first 4 points. It is a huge one so far for the Lady Bulldogs. And once again, here's Vick. And that was a case of miscommunication on the part of Valdosta State. That should have been at least a return. And Union is up 5-0 already. We've been at it about 67 minutes in this contest. Vick waiting on the signal to go ahead and be able to serve. And here she goes. Valdosta State somewhat shell-shocked in this early going. Union's got to hurry to save it. This one's got to go over. There's a little dink, and it goes wide once again. Valdosta State cannot get those soft ones to stay in bounds. It's just been a tough road for them this afternoon. It's 6-0, and Vick once again on the serve. Set high. Yeah. Not a doubt in my mind or anybody else in the place where that one was going. It is a 7-0 Union lead. Trying to get the soft one underneath. Union saves. Now watch this one. Well, Tatch tried to go soft, and it just didn't go. And so Valdosta State ends the string. The shutout gone, 7-1. And this is where they want to get some energy behind them. Of course, this Valdosta State team has also been playing with some injuries to key players. They want to make a rally and try to get this thing up to a point where they could even up their season record to 8-8. There you go. Right between everyone. There was no doubt where that was going, and it was perfect by Emily Grace Calhoun. Union up 8-1, and Tatch back to serve. I mentioned on our last telecast, her father is a firefighter, first responder. And give it to Union again. 9-1. After that 8-7, looked like Valdosta State was making a huge rally. After that 8-7, it just absolutely has been all Union since that time. Right now it's going to be all for you because we have this important message.
If you're a Christian college or starting the college search process, I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
Here we are again. Darren McClure. He called a timeout when Union was down by 3 in the first set, 21-18, as Valdosta State had made a rally. And that was a key point to stop Valdosta State's momentum. And Union rallied to take the first set, 27-25. It was just no contest in the second set. And now here in the third one, Union up to a 9-1 margin, and they're just playing so loose. Valdosta State is not playing bad volleyball. They've just had some very bad breaks, trying to recover some of the returns and attempting to get the angle on their soft returns. They've just all too often gone wide left. So here we go after the timeout, and it's Tatch again on the serve. Union wins this set. We're all done for the day. Too long. Alyssa, I think she had had some pumpkin spice Cheerios this morning, and maybe that was why that one went too far. You know, when they get the pumpkin spice variety out in the shelves in the grocery stores, it just puts that added protein in there, and Alyssa had maybe one too many this morning. And here they go. And again, too far, just back over the end line in Valdosta State because of a couple of defensive errors, making a rally here. Defensive errors on the part of Union, 9-3. Here's JoJo again. All right, Union's going to have a tough time on this one. Blocked. There you go. Reese Owens. Terrific job. Just too much on that one. I'm going to say he bought that shirt at J.C. Penney. We don't have them as a sponsor, but I'm just going to go ahead and say that. Somebody ought to put that label on his back just so it would be correct. They're going to have to get this one over fast. All right, here we go. Trying to get it between the defenders. It doesn't go. Beautiful job on the inside by Reyes Perez to make that one fall between Union's defenders, and it's a 10-4 game. It was 8-1, so 3 of the last 5 points have gone to Valdosta State. They're going to have to hurry on this one. Nice reverse hit. The block, they're going to set it up left again. Union working very well on defense. There you go. That's the Alyssa Tatch move. If that was a guillotine, the head would be cut off immediately. Woo! Boy, does she get that downward flight. Back to serve for the Lady Bulldogs. Bailey Hughes, the freshman. And she gets, again, that high vertical leap. I don't think Union's going to catch that one. That almost went back behind the bleachers. An 11-5 game, so there is a little flurry here for Valdosta State. Trying to keep this entire match alive. Union up 2-0. She might have been better versed to have let that one go, but it instead went off the hands on the backside, and so it is a 12-5 Union lead with Haley Ramsay back to serve. Goes into the net. Just didn't get it up high enough. 12-6. And serving is Strayline for Valdosta State. And they give it to Union. So back to serve is Sydney Sample. That was one of those that looked as though it could have gone either way, but they give it to Union, so it's a 13-6 Lady Bulldog lead. A little bit more than halfway to the end of this third set. Watch the set here. No doubt anywhere. Alyssa Tatch is almost invincible when she gets that kind of leap. It's 14-6 in the third set. Union won the first two. They're trying to close it out. And we'll have more after this message of interest to all of you at home.
If you're a Christian college or are starting the college search process, I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
Well, Lady Bulldogs, when Valdosta State makes a rally, they answer. And Union up by 8 in this third set. Lady Bulldogs won the first one, 27-25 in a real thriller, and we looked like we were going for, and we still could be, we looked like we were going for a 5-set down to the wire this afternoon. But then we got only about a third of the way through the second set, and then it became all Union as the Lady Bulldogs won that one 25-13, and now up 14-6 in set number 3, and Sydney Sample getting ready to serve. She has a moderate-sized jump. Good play on the far left-hand side by JoJo Smith. Just softly dropped it inside the Union camp, and it's 14-7, and Rosario back to serve. And again, that dink on the part of, I'm telling you, when Tatch looks like she's going to run up there and kill it and drops it between 4 defenders, it's just almost unstoppable. 15-7, Lady Bulldogs on top. And they're trying to get things cleaned up once again. We used to have a guy here who would clean the floor during basketball games that looked like he was doing curling in the Olympics. I mean, he was just unbelievable. I guess he retired. All right, here's Vic with a serve. Setting it up left again. Tatch. All right, I think they're going to say 4 hits. Yep. Yeah, that one went to the 4th hit. Tatch was rearing back to clobber one, but 15-8. Here again, Reyes Perez. High set. Valdosta State's going to have to get this one over quick. And Union just mistimed the jump in an attempt to save that one, and Valdosta State has closed it down to 15-9. Reyes Perez back on the serve. Remember, we go to 25 in case you haven't followed this in a while. You got to win by 2 unless it's the 5th set. Beautiful job of just laying it in easily is Tatch. 16-9, and Alyssa goes back to serve. Checking out for Union is Haley Ramsay. Tatch with that smile on her face. And here they go, trying the return. Tatch with the setup. Perfectly executed. Little tap on the head of Reese Owens. And the freshman makes it 17-9. Union 8 points away from a clean sweep. Here's the set. Nice block on the part of Union. And it's wide. Union doubling it up again. 18-9, Tatch to serve again. Union really takes what the game brings to them and adjusts accordingly. Nice save on the part of Tatch. They're going to have to get this one over. And the block, but Union knocked it far right, and so we got an 18-10 game. And JoJo is back to serve. Jefferson, Georgia, where she's from, is one of the most beautiful spots in North Georgia, up around all those areas, Gainesville, Athens, Madison. And that one just goes right into the net. And so Union with a 19-10 lead. Back to serve. It's Chloe Steen. Chloe went to Center Hills High School. Tatch with the save. And that was one of those that just the kind of English that Reese Owens put on that ball. There was just no way you were going to stop that. A 20-10 Union lead. They're 5 away from ending it. That one went backwards. They're going to set it up left again. Valdosta State with a rally, 20-11. Making a substitution. Checking in for the Blazers is Zoe Chilcote. She's a 6'1 junior from Davie, Florida. Went to Santa Fe College. Watch the set. Tatch again. I don't know whether she took geometry in high school or college, but she could teach it visually on the floor by the way she just carves up the angles. 21-11. Bailey Hughes to serve for Union. Darren McClure down there having a discussion with Greta Blakemore. Always coaching. And they signal, let's go. Yeah, that was a curving serve. Right between the two defenders for Union, so give it to Valdosta State, 21-12. Got to hand it to them. They are not giving up despite the fact that they are teetering on the brink of going out in this third set. Oh, what else could you do? That combination of Laura Rose Gray and Reese Owens, 22-12. Haley Ramsay, the junior. Now watch the difference in her serving technique. Well, she was about to go, and you can see she looked like that she ate something she wasn't supposed to. They were getting up some moisture again off the floor on the Valdosta State side. And here she goes. She gets that high jump. They set it up left again. Valdosta State, that was one of the best angles I've seen on the return so far today. Instead of trying to get it between the defenders, they just simply attempted to get it wide of the defenders, and they did. Here's Strayline. They fake going for the third hit. The block is right there. Celebration for Laura Rose Gray and Union by 10 once again at 23-13. And it is Sample 2 points away from taking the match. And Lady Bulldog team is the ones that are not in the game at this point. They are absolutely cheering on their teammates. That one goes wide. And we're at 23-14. All right, back to serve again is Rosario. They've got to get just about everyone to stay in this one. That was just so much power that Tatch was not going to be denied, and we are at match point. And to serve it is Jordan Vick. Union bringing 4 up front. And that's it. Bit of miscommunication as to who is going to pick it up. Vick with the ace. We're done. Union wins it 25-14 in the third set. And it's a clean sweep, and the Lady Bulldogs are now 10-6 on the season. Let me run you down once again the summary of our game. First set was a real thriller, 27-25. Union got down by 3 in that one, and then rallied to take it 27-25. Then after it was 8-7 Union, and it looked like this was going to be one of those seesaw second sets, then the Lady Bulldogs went on a 9 out of 10 point run and ended up just running away with it 25-13. And in the set that you just saw to wrap it up, Union won it 25-14 to take it 3-0. And so since we have been on television with these games, Union hasn't lost a set. How about that? Or a match. Lady Bulldogs are 10-6. Valdosta State drops to 7-9. Let me give you a few key individual totals for the game. For Valdosta State, and I'm going to go back over to my leaders category. In kills, JoJo Smith was the leader with 13, Kennedy DeLuca with 10. For Union, it was far and away Alyssa Tatch with 18. She was on her A-plus game today. Laura Rose Gray with 9, and Emily Grace Calhoun with 8. Hitting percentage, Jordan Vick the leader for the game, 583. Tatch at 500. Calhoun at 467. Gray 452. For Valdosta State, it was Grace Doherty at 429. And you see one of our crew members right behind me here. The Union will have to pay him later today. In assists, Jordan Vick, 41 assists in this game in 3 sets. Tremendous work. Tammy Reyes Perez, solid work for Valdosta State with 35. Service aces, Sydney Sample with 4, including the last one, and Jordan Vick with 4. And then, let me flip over. Somebody just came away from my, I got to get here to our match totals here. We just went back away from that. Okay, and then let's go to the points. Alyssa Tatch was the leader in points with 20.5 in the game. Laura Rose Gray with 9.5. And then for Valdosta State, it was DeLuca with 12.5, JoJo Smith with 10, and Kylie Strayline with 10. And you just have to say, after that first set, it was pretty much all Union. Lady Bulldogs playing very loose, very comfortable, smiles on their faces all the way through. Valdosta State, again, despite going down in straight sets. And they were going without some of their top guns today because of injuries, but they gave this a huge, frankly, for a set and a half, this thing was up in the air. But the Lady Bulldogs just got that momentum and fed off of this crowd today, and that's where it wound up. Union sweeping Valdosta State 3 straight sets. I've enjoyed being with you today, and I hope that you have a fabulous weekend. I hope that tomorrow you have an opportunity to worship wherever you choose, and that it's a very blessed day for you. So for our executive producer, Paul Schultze, and our great crew whose names you're going to see here in just a moment, this is Steve Beverly saying, from all of us here, so long from the great hub city of West Tennessee.